What's up, softball players? I'm Coach Dan Blewett. In today's video, let's talk about how to throw a softball sidearm. We'll talk about throwing on the run. We'll talk about throwing from a standard ground ball. And this is going to be applicable to both fast pitch and slow pitch players. So in today's video, we'll learn how to throw sidearm. All right, so if you're new here, this is a great skill to learn if you're an advanced fast pitch player or if you're an infielder for fast pitch or slow pitch. It's really important because the game is so fast, throws are pretty short. So as an infielder, throwing sidearm is a really important tool, so let's learn it. All right, so first we'll talk about the key mechanical points in throwing sidearm, and then I'll throw some full speed at the end. So stick around and you can see what it looks like all put together. So there's a couple key things. Number one, you need to have a tight angle at your elbow. So that means not way out here. Anytime you're throwing sidearm in softball, you've got to have a less than 90-degree joint angle. So that means pulling the ball, and this is a good way to think about it, is pulling the ball out of your glove by pulling your elbow behind your body, so really pinching your shoulder blades back here, and thinking about taking the ball with your palm down towards your pec. So from my right chest muscle right here, my pec, I'm pulling the ball out of my glove once I've got it here. I'm pulling my elbow behind my body, and the ball is going to come to my pec. The next key factor in throwing a softball sidearm is when you're throwing on the run, which means, say I scoop a ground ball up and I'm going to throw it without planting my feet, it's always going to be a same side leg throw. That means if I'm a righty, which I am, I'm going to throw off my right leg. Now I'll show you the other version, which is, say you square up to a ground ball and you field it here. Now I'm going to throw off my left leg because I'm shuffling. But when you're throwing on the run, which again, say I'm running up here, I scoop up a ground ball and I'm just gonna get rid of it, it's always gonna be a throw off my right leg. So when you're making your throw in softball off your right leg, that sidearm throw, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pull back to my pec, my elbow's gonna come back, and then the first thing it's gonna start, and this is a key part of the throwing mechanics from sidearm, is my glove arm and my glove hip are gonna start to open me up first, and they're gonna start to almost like fire hydrant me open, and then my arm's gonna come through after that. A lot of softball players make the mistake when they get here of trying to throw without letting their hips lead them open. So if I'm playing third and first base is this way, I wanna get open here, and then everything's gonna come through on its own. So that's a key part of throwing a softball sidearm. All right, so let me demonstrate the first way, and then we'll demonstrate the second way in throwing a softball sidearm. So the first way is throwing on the run. So again, this is when you scoop a ground ball up and you're not gonna set your feet and it's gonna come from your right foot. So I'm gonna charge, field it, pinch, and throw. So I'm gonna charge, and then on the second type of sidearm throw that you would make in either fast pitch or slow pitch, you're gonna field the ground ball while you keep your feet moving, and then you're gonna pull your shoulder blade back, glove arm and hips will still start you, and then everything will come through. This is not the same as throwing on the run. Your left leg will be the lead leg on this type of throw. So hopefully this demonstration of how to throw a softball sidearm, whether you're a slow pitch player or a fast pitch player, was helpful. It's not a hard technique. You just need to work on it every time you play catch. So when you get loose, don't just do this playing catch with your partner. Break it down, work on moving your feet, work on different types of throws when you're getting ready for practice, getting ready for your games, or just tossing it around with a friend, all right? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you here in the next one.